Hello, welcome to Divination Rainbow. This is going to be a quick reading for someone who feels like there have been games being played. We don't like that. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick peek in and we're going to see what we can see about the situation at hand. Scavenge. Doesn't surprise me. I heard it in my mind. I said, who is this reading for? And I heard it in my mind. It's going to be for someone. They've been playing in your energy. Scavenge, upheaval, wow. Communication, this guy's trying to come in from the rain. Do you know who this is? Have you seen this man? I don't know why I just said man. I did not mean to gender that crow, but maybe this person is a masculine energy in your life. Don't worry though, because you're divinely protected with the 3 4s right here. Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. I got to slide these over so I can show you another 4, but there's distance. Okay, this is making a lot of sense. When we're talking about somebody playing around in your energy, I can tell that this person is definitely playing around in your energy. This person is like a control freak, dude. They try to make you feel like you're in a chaotic state so that they can have you feeling exposed because they want to scavenge. They want to take what they can from you. And once again, even with this balance card, maybe in my mind, I'm thinking automatically, yes, bring balance back into your life, reclaim your power, take your power back, cord cutting, return to sender. Sorry, I'm getting so excited, speaking too quickly. But I will say this. Balance, yeah, for sure. Excellent, great. But I still kind of see like this one lone figure, this single dominant figure in a position of control in your life. Because in a lot of these cards, I'm noticing that's what's happening. This person's coming in, they're creating distance between you and others so that they can have dominance over you. It's affecting your communication with people, but they're right there. They're right there in the window, and there's a knife on the counter, so watch out. Not all communication is good communication, by the way, for whoever needed to hear that. And it leaves you feeling exposed, okay? Because this person is trying to influence you. Influence you. And this is not a great influence, by the way, if you didn't realize. The bird is doing an unhealthy behavior. So this person's not a good influence in your life. They're creating chaos. I am so sorry. This person should be careful because you are protected. It's right there spelled out in the numerology right there in front of me. 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay? There is an opportunity here for you to break free from this. So let's see what that looks like. Who is this person playing in your energy? I actually want to know that. I actually want to know that. I actually want to know that before we go any further. Give me 1 second. I want to know, who is this person? Self-interested. That's who they are. That's who they are. I'm actually going to change decks, but I asked the question, ask and ye shall receive. They're a self-interested person. They might be 45 years old. All right. Well, sir, there we go again. This person very well may be somebody who has a masculine presence in your life. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there because that keeps coming to me for some reason. I want to know, though, who is this person? Please let me see who this person is. I'd like to see who is this person who is playing in the energy of my collective viewers, whomever you are. Now let's see, who is this person that is playing around in the energy of the individual this message is for? All right, guys, the caregiver, the giver, somebody who has basically made themselves seem like they're taking care of you. Ancestor. This might even be a family member. This might even be a family member. When I see these two cards, I see a very motherly energy. Okay. Or this could be like a matriarch type of like, what am I trying to say? Like a matrilineal type of situation in your family where the women are the leaders of the family. Historically, the leaders are the females, and there could be more than one. It could be grandmother, auntie, mommy, maybe people having expectations of you that are unrealistic, perhaps not approving of the way that you choose to live your life. So maybe they are behind the scenes trying to pull some strings because they don't approve of the way that you are living your life currently. I am seeing that for someone, especially, which is interesting because at the earlier part of the reading, it was a lot of like, sir this, sir that. But at the same time, this is for a collective. So it's going to be different for everyone. Take it as it resonates. The caregiver and the giver definitely indicates to me, along with the ancestor, that this is a family member. So that's interesting. I wanted to know who this person was. A family member. The creator. A parent or a grandparent maybe. And one thing I'm noticing here about this particular rose is that it has both colors in it. We got white roses and we got pink roses in the 3 cards prior. Creator, parents or grandparents. Bit of a clarification there. Oof. Whomever this parental figure is in your life, there is absolutely nothing wrong with setting healthy boundaries. Whoever needs to hear that. Your life is your own, and it's very important that you're able to use your time and your energy wisely to be able to reach your own personal fulfillment. It looks different for everyone. So you don't have to explain that to them. You really don't have to explain yourself to anyone, especially if you're an adult. I would just say to you that if you truly feel like this person has been in some ways trying to kind of control, dominate, or influence you, then that definitely would be an indicator that it is absolutely okay for you to have some conversations with them about what your boundaries look like, and don't ever feel bad about setting healthy boundaries. It's actually not kind to yourself to allow other people to overstep those boundaries, or if you don't have any boundaries at all that you've clearly set, it's not kind to yourself. And you're not going to be able to be your best self for others if you're not in a healthy state of mind. So, whoever that was for. All right. So, with that, let's see if I can get a little bit more for you, because I feel like you're going through something right now in kind of like a transformational stage of your life. Look at that. Transformational stage of your life. Voyage. And I definitely see a lot of communication, a lot of water energy in this card. Maybe this is a talk that you need to have, you know? And I definitely notice now that I look closer at this card as well, it is a parental figure with their offspring, their young. Try not to say the young one, the young ones, the youth. Oh yeah, security. Healing chaos. Oh, okay, I love that based off what we got earlier. And protection. Just going back to those 44, 44 that we saw earlier, the 4 4s that we saw earlier, and I told you, you are protected. Please believe me. I promise you, I am speaking the truth. So this is really good. I'm going to go a little deeper and we're going to have that talk. We're going to have that talk. We're going to be brave because we're protected, we're secure, and we're healing. We're healing chaos. We're healing that chaos, which is leading us to some happiness. And look, once again, we're getting this imagery of these water creatures together, some communication, some talking maybe, but the sun is shining bright in this picture. It's a happy time. You have courage. You're out there surfing the waves. But most importantly, it's interesting. It's another coupling where it looks like it could be a little bit of like an older, bigger dolphin and then a younger dolphin, which makes me think parent and child. All right, let's get a few more to round it out. Ooh, oh, I love that beautiful imagery there. So you might need to just, yeah, once again, setting some boundaries because we have solitude right under security. Very similar color scheme as well with the yellows. And then I see that rich green kind of island out there. That would be some really heart-centered. So don't be afraid. Seeing the yellow and the green together, the heart and the solar plexus, follow your heart with courage. Be who you are. And if you have to be, a little bit separate from a group that you're used to for a while, it's okay. It's going to heal and purify you in a way that allows you to be your true, authentic self. And that's just the way it is. Nobody has to understand it. You don't even have to understand everything in the moment for it to be true. If you feel something strongly and you know in your heart and you know based off of your observations and what your mind is telling you, you make the best informed decision that you can. And nobody else has to understand it. You don't even have to completely understand it. Okay? It just has to be. What needs to be will be. We got 2 this time again. An opportunity for illumination. And that makes sense, right? Because we were just talking about that. We were literally just talking about that. It doesn't always have to make sense, but you make the best informed decision that you can at the time, and you do what is right and what is healthy for you. Because that is what works for you, and that doesn't always have to be something that you choose to illuminate. It can be. As long as you feel illuminated, as long as you feel held, and as long as you're able to heal from whatever chaos that was that we saw at the beginning with that controlling influence that is present in your energy and most likely in your physical life, because it seemed like a very domineering force. Okay, my friends? Just know that I love you, I support you, and I am sending you so much positive energy, strength, and light. There are so many people in this world who have had so many different life experiences. And sometimes I take comfort in knowing that I'm not the first, I guess. So I'm not sure, but I'm being compelled to tell you that if you're taking a step in a new direction, if you're going to be having a conversation, if you're going to be even just researching what it would look like for you to establish some boundaries in your personal relationships, just know that you can do hard things. And if other people have come before you and they've managed to figure it out, they are no better and no different from you. You are no different from them, except for you are here in this present moment. So you still have that opportunity to be able to do things your way. That's pretty fantastic. All right. I hope if you needed this message, it found you at exactly the right time. I trust that it will. Until next time, take good care.